Hi everyone, Alchemist here. Thank you for your subscriptions, for your likes, for your comments. It means really a lot to me. And today I want to talk about darkness and embracing darkness. This is something that I have been addressing in this channel for a while now. I even wrote a book about it because many of you were confused about the concept itself. So you can find the book link in the description box below, titled How to Embrace Your Darkness. It's in my website, alchemist.com. I also offer various personal readings, sigils, spells, customized sigils. You can find various services that I offer, alchemist.com, link in the box below. So the concept of darkness, this is something that I've been talking about for a while, and many of you who have been following me, you probably know what this means. You probably know already what it takes to embrace your darkness. Some of you have bought my book and have read it, and you have a clear understanding of this concept. But many others still don't understand it. I get a lot of questions about darkness, how to embrace darkness. Isn't it bad? Isn't it something negative? And I can understand that for first-time visitors of this channel, that might be confusing. If you just came here about, let's say, very recently, just recently or a month ago, you're going to be confused about the concept of darkness, which I have been addressing for months now. Embracing darkness has nothing to do with being negative. And I also here in this specific video want to clarify the difference between darkness and shadow work, because a lot of people, a lot of you message me or write in the comments and they confuse it with shadow work. It's different. It's very, very different. Embracing darkness is not doing shadow work. Let me explain how. So the concept of embracing darkness, this is this aspect of us, the human beings, that is very powerful, that is very gifted. It's the aspect, it's the part of us that completes us, that makes us who we really are. The concept of darkness have been demonized, and the word demon itself is not negative, but it has been portrayed in a negative way and associated with different negative connotations by religious dogmas. Monotheistic religions and many other religions have tainted the image of darkness. This is due to many reasons, be it like a competition, because the religion wanted to thrive, so they needed to make the other party look bad, or it could be for racial reasons, racism it seems, because the color of dark is black, one of the most powerful, beautiful colors out there. So because dark is black, religions around the world have been trying to make you fearful of anything that's dark. Like the beautiful nighttime, how can you appreciate the night if you don't understand darkness? How can you appreciate the moon and the stars if you don't understand what dark is? And even we have in Taoism, for example, the yin yang symbol, I have it tattooed on me as a reminder. However, everyone thinks, and especially the people who are not accustomed with my concept of darkness, how I explain darkness, if you're not accustomed with that, you're gonna think I'm talking about the bad side of you, the side of you that's evil. Dark is not evil. Embracing darkness has nothing to do with evil. If you think darkness is evil, it's like saying the nighttime is bad. It's like saying nighttime is the worst thing out there. How can you say nighttime is bad? If anything, because of nighttime, you can sleep. Because of nighttime, you can see the stars. Because of nighttime, you can appreciate daytime. So you thinking and saying that darkness is something evil or bad or negative, it's like saying that nighttime is something bad. And it does make sense, because nighttime is necessary for human beings. We need to sleep, and that sleep, we only get it during nighttime. Science explains that nighttime is necessary for the humans to sleep. Yet, when people use the word dark, they mean something negative. This is religious dogma. This is religious programming that make you believe that dark is bad, The dark is negative. The darkness is something that you should be avoided, that from darkness you have to go to the light. Bullshit. There is no from darkness you have to go to the light. The light was born from darkness. Even the religion that tells this concept in itself, you can find let there be light. Where do you think that word let there be light came from? It came from darkness. The light was created from darkness, so darkness is the foundation of the universe. When you go to space, 99% of the space is dark, and the rest, which is 0.000001 to the infinity, is light. Light is the tiny bit of the universe. So the foundation, the construction of the universe is dark. It's darkness. So when people say, I'm gonna go to the light from dark, that's religious dogma. It's religious BS that has been fed to humanity for thousands of years. So I do understand why you would believe in it, because it has been around for thousands of years. So you do believe it. You do believe it for 1000%. And only the wise masters know that darkness is necessary just as much as light. And the masters know that darkness is not bad, it's not evil. Doing something bad doesn't mean that it's dark. Doing something evil doesn't mean that it's dark. You can have someone claiming to be light and claiming to be a light worker and claiming to see angels everywhere, yet they are doing the most atrocious thing out there. So this is what I mean by embracing darkness. Embracing darkness is embracing the other half of you, just like nighttime. And here I'm using nature as a reference for us to understand, because nature is the biggest teacher. Using nature as a reference, embracing that part of you which is the nighttime, that part of you that makes you stronger, that makes you powerful, that helps you become more confident in life, that allows you to say no when you need to say no, that allows you not to be always kind to the people who don't deserve it, the people who will take advantage of you, the people who will treat you like a doormat. This darkness allows you to say no to them. It allows you to say, stop, you can't do this, stop, you can't do that. I myself, and I have known many people who, because they want to be nice, because they want to be light, they are going to allow themselves to be used like a doormat. They are going to allow themselves to be taken advantage of. And when that happens, it leads to misery, it leads to depression, it leads to vibrating on low frequencies, claiming that it's from light. So knowing your dark side, it doesn't mean that it's evil. That is religious programming. Demons, darkness, dark are all beautiful things. And if you want to know more about the origin and what the word demon means, I address it in many of my other videos. Go check my playlists titled Occult Knowledge, or connect to the dark playlists, and you can find there I address this subject and how demons and guardian demons are not as evil as how they have been portrayed throughout the centuries. Now let's talk about shadow work. Shadow work, the difference between shadow work and darkness, because a lot of people say, oh yes, I need to embrace my darkness, I'm doing shadow work. No, hold on a second. Shadow work is from psychology. It's something psychological. It's a science. It's basically saying that you have to visit traumas of your past, visit traumas that happened in your past, visit them and solve them. That's basically what shadow work means. And you do it through meditation, through journaling, through talking with different groups about the trauma. You use different tools to visit the trauma that happened, and you solve it or you overcome it. This is not embracing darkness. This is shadow work. Shadow work has nothing to do with embracing darkness, and vice versa. Embracing your darkness means getting rid of your fears. It means becoming powerful. It means understanding that it's darkness that allows you to connect to the spirit realm. Where do you think these sigils that I channel for you guys, where do you think they come from? They don't come from the light. They come from the darkness. They come from the underworld. And the underworld is dark. It's where the spirits reside. It's where You have resided before becoming a human being. You were not in anywhere that's light. Light is just a representation of our life on earth. That's what light is. There's no heaven per se, because the heaven that the religions talk about, that's light, it's on earth, it's where you're living. It is the heaven that you think exists somewhere else. It exists here on earth. It's here with you, where you live. That's the heaven. So the spirit realm, anything that's connected to spirit, demons, the spiritual occult, that's dark, that's darkness. Shadow work, it's separated. That is psychology. That is figuring out your traumas, solving your traumas. It has nothing to do with you embracing the dark side of you that makes you who you are. That dark side of you, I repeat, it's not evil. It's not negative. It has nothing to do with being evil or negativity. It's just a side of you that is required with the other side, which is the light side, so you can become one thing, just one thing. Evil is evil. You can have someone claiming that they're light, but they commit a murder. Does that make them light then? You can have these claims about people who see angels everywhere and they belong to the Archangel Michael. Yet they are the most deceitful people you can meet out there. They will stab you in the back, they will harm you, they will take advantage of you, they will treat you like a doormat. So let's make this clear. Embracing darkness is not about shadow work. And I'm not even a big fan of shadow work. I've tried it before, because shadow work allows you to visit hurtful, painful past. Why do you want to go back to the past and revisit pain and hurt? Me, Alchemist, right now, I have nothing to do with me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20 years ago. That person 20 years ago is not me. The Alchemist that is now is the only one that exists. And I only look forward to the future. I don't look at the past. I don't care what was in the past. What happened yesterday doesn't define me. It's not who I am. Yet shadow work wants you to revisit yourself 15 years ago when you were hurt, in pain. And it wants you to feel that again. So you can be stuck and you can be like a crybaby all the time. I know what I'm talking about. I've done it. I'm speaking from experience. This is not something I heard someone say. I'm speaking from experience. I tried it and it's not healthy. Shadow work keeps you in the past. It keeps you in these hurtful moments in the past. Me now and you now. Whoever was yesterday is not you right now. I look forward to what's coming. I look forward to the future. I don't care about the past. And that is darkness. This power I was speaking with, that's actually using your darkness. So I'm not saying that being light or being loving, because being loving is associated with being light. What if I tell you that being dark is the most loving thing? Being dark, coming from the dark, is the most loving thing out there. But they are both necessary in terms of, as much as there is the day and the night within us, there is the day and there is the night. But I don't understand why people want to refer to the nighttime as something bad. The nighttime can be the most beautiful time of the day. What if during the day the sun is too hot? It's too hot and you can't be outside. So like these are two essential elements, just as they are essential for nature. There's many nocturnal animals and insects who only thrive at nighttime. They come out only at nighttime. They don't even come out during the day. Actually, if anything, actually most animals, if you find out during the day, they're trying to hide from the sun. They're going to the shade. Animals and insects. And we are a reflection of nature. To a certain extent, we are a reflection of nature. So embracing your darkness is essential to knowing thyself. It is essential to knowing who you are. It has nothing to do with shadow work. These are all different things. And just as much as night and day coexist and are essential, then it's the same within us. without these two sides of us, like night and day, that we have to figure out, and they are both combined in harmony, we cannot know thyself. We cannot know who we truly are. So I just wanted to share this with you because there's been a lot of misconception about embracing darkness, especially for the new people who are coming to the channel, the new visitors. And I do understand because of what has been fed to humanity for thousands of years. So if you're new, by the way, welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. And if you want to understand more details about how to embrace your darkness, check my book in the description box below. It's titled How to Embrace Your Darkness. You can find it at alchemist.com. And I address more this subject, but I just wanted to clarify this because many people who are new to this field, to the occult, or new in the channel, are misunderstanding darkness for something evil or bad or shadow work. And I'm gonna keep addressing this in the future for whoever is gonna join later on. So yeah, I hope this helps. And just remember that darkness is that beautiful, powerful side of you that allows you to thrive. And only by knowing it, you will know the light. Only by knowing darkness, you will know the light. And I don't mean knowing the bad side of you. I mean the side of you that's powerful, the side of you that is glorious. Even alchemy, the first grand work or the first phase of alchemy, Nigredo, or the darkening, it's called the darkening or Nigredo. It is actually the prima materia, and the prima materia is darkness. That's why it's called the darkening or the blackening, because it's dark, it's black, it's beautiful. And that's how you start the work. That's how you start the work to evolving and transforming into your highest version. You have to go through your dark side first. And I repeat again, dark side as in not bad side or evil side, just your powerful side that allows you to know thyself and know who you truly are. So I hope this helps. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about embracing your darkness? And if this video is helpful for you, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you again.